Timia Capital started about 6 years ago, and its genesis was we just thought that recurring revenue software companies were a heck of a lot less risky than people were giving them credit for. And so those companies were out in the market raising equity dollars from angel investors and venture capital people and giving up large percentages of their company for that capital, even though those companies are really, really stable, reliable companies. They have annual contracts. I mean, we all use their products. They bill on our credit cards every single month. And really, those companies, when you look at them in the bell curve of risk across companies, those companies are really not risky at all. So they ought to be able to access debt to grow their company at an earlier stage than they generally had been able to. But the normal banking system would look at a software company and say, well, how many assets do you have that I can collect if you go bankrupt? And they say, we don't really have anything. We don't even have any servers anymore because we use Amazon Web Services. And so really there's just a couple of computers on our desks. And so banks won't give them loans. So they're forced to go back and get equity. Well, we came along and said, well, you know what? We think we can lend money to those companies and help them grow their businesses at rates that are both reasonable for them and less than they're currently paying their venture capital players, but rates that which investors are perfectly happy to receive those kinds of returns. And in our market, that's sort of 15 to 20% annualized interest rates. And so we started accessing that market and really providing that yield all the way through to our investor group. But what we quickly noticed early on was that technology was an important aspect of our business. It wasn't the end game, but it was a tool that was incredibly important for us to be able to do these loans cost effectively across North America and to find the best candidates as easily and as efficiently as possible. So we very early on brought technology in the right amount.